Hello, friends. July opens with a strong intellectual window and financial opportunity early on. Mid month shifts your focus toward relationships and communication. Watch for a retrograde turn late in the month that may slow decisions. Overall, good momentum if you act early, then pause and reassess. Alright, dear ones, let's dive into your career and work life for the month. In early July, you are going to find your mind is super sharp, perfect for those pitch ready ideas. That's because Mercury and the Sun are aligning right there in your sign, all the way through mid month. Then, after July 17th, the energy really shifts, bringing your focus more towards long term planning and those important team dynamics. And listen, big news. Mercury turns direct on the 23rd. This is wonderful because it can really help to restart any projects that have felt a bit stalled. So, how can you best harness all this energy? Here's my advice. Before July 17th, it's a fantastic window to present any proposals or really ask for feedback. Your communication is truly landing cleanly right now. So use that clarity. Then, once Mercury is direct, that means after the 23rd, make sure you're documenting decisions and agreements in writing. This creates important clarity for the future. And speaking of after the 23rd, that's also an excellent time to revisit any initiatives that have been paused, bringing a fresh perspective to them. Now, just one little thing to be mindful of. Mercury retrograde, which lasts until July 23rd, might cause some delays with approvals. So, if you hear silence, please don't assume that means no. So much for career. Now let's turn to your finances. Let's talk about money and finance. Jupiter and the Moon align in your money house through mid month, signaling inflow and opportunity. This is your strongest financial window. After July 17, the focus shifts, but the foundation is solid. My advice: negotiate raises, bonuses, or new income streams before mid July. Review and lock in favorable terms on loans or contracts early. Invest or commit to savings while Jupiter is strong before the 17th. Let's talk about love and relationships. Venus enters your relationship sector on July 5th, which normally favors connection. However, it immediately conjuncts Ketu, a disruptive point, creating mixed signals through the month. Conversations may feel unclear or emotionally charged. Here's what to focus on. Schedule important relationship talks before July 5th when clarity is higher. Listen more than you speak. Avoid assumptions about what your partner needs. Plan a low pressure activity together rather than tackling big decisions. One thing to remember: Venus Ketu conjunction, July 5th through 31st, may bring attraction mixed with confusion. Slow down before committing to anything new. Mercury retrograde until the 23rd can distort communication. Assume misunderstandings are likely. After matters of the heart, let's look at health and the rest. Let's talk about health. Mars in your retreat sector suggests you may feel less energized early on. Rest is needed. By late July, Mars shifts and energy rebounds. Mental clarity is strong through mid month. Use it for health planning. Here are the action items. Schedule checkups or health consultations early in July while your mind is sharp. Prioritize sleep and downtime in the first half of the month. Start a new fitness routine after July 24th when physical energy picks up. However, keep in mind, Avoid pushing hard physically before mid July. Your body is asking for recovery. Let's talk about travel and movement. Short trips and local movement favor you early on, especially before July 17. Longer journeys are less favored mid to late month due to Mercury retrograde and shifting planetary focus. What you can do: book and take short trips before July 17 if you're planning to travel. Use early July for errands, local visits, or quick getaways. Save major travel planning for August when Mercury is fully direct. During this time, avoid Mercury retrograde until July 23rd can cause travel delays. Allow extra time and confirm bookings twice. Let's talk about spirituality and personal growth. Rahu in your intuition sector supports deeper learning and exploration. Mercury's clarity early on helps you articulate spiritual insights. This is a good month for study, reflection, and refining your practice. And this month, remember to start a study or reading practice focused on philosophy, psychology, or spirituality. Journal or write down insights. Your clarity is highest before mid month. Attend a class, workshop, or retreat that expands your perspective. So, Gemini, July 2026 is a month of new opportunities and considered choices. Friends, if you want personal and in depth guidance about your birth chart, do visit my website bnnastrosage.com. And here's something special: every new user who signs up gets one free reading. My team and I will analyze your birth chart in detail and give you precise guidance. In the end, I'll just say this: July is a month rich with new opportunities. Stay balanced. If you found this video useful, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you so much. Namaste.